Hello everybody, welcome to our Thursday Night Live. And a happy new year to you. Happy 2025. What have I stumbled upon? Me! I will tell you about my week. This is my thermos. It says John. This was from my sister. And I used this in my Travelodge room in Bournemouth this week. So let me tell you what I did in my hotel room. I put milk in here because you don't get a fridge in a Travelodge room, and that kept it cool until the morning in my thermos. And I took, and I'm not sure if you're allowed to do this in a Travelodge, but I took myself a portable induction hob. My mum's got this square hob that's a plug-in induction hob, and I said, Mum, do you mind if I borrow your portable induction hob? She said, yeah, that's fine. So I got my portable induction hob and plugged it in to the socket in my Travelodge room and heated myself up some tomato soup that I bought from Tesco's, and I proceeded to sit there with my hot soup and watch Family Guy on ITV2. Oh, I love myself a nice Travelodge stay. But this time, I changed rooms. I'm notorious for not being happy in the room location because I don't like to be near the stairs, I don't like to be near fire doors, I don't like to be near the lift. I like a nice conventional size room where you walk in and the bathroom's on that side and then the rest of the room. Basically, what happened? Oh, and I like to be on the top floor. So I got there and they booked me into a room. I said, I don't like that room. So they put me into another room. And I got to this other room and I was like, God, I don't like this either. Oh, I walked in. Wasn't conventional size. I was all overlooked by like windows outside. I was like, how am I going to walk around naked with this? And anyway, I stuck it out for 2 days in that room. Then I went down to reception. I said, darling, I can't cope with that room. Do you have another room, please? So then she put me in a top floor room, right at the end, away from everybody, so I was semi-detached, not overlooked from the outside, well, not as much overlooked. It wasn't perfect, but it was better. What's this, Melly? Thank you, Melly, for my dancing hands. Oh, my dancing hands. I like the one where they all sit on the edge of the stage like this. And I don't know what musical it's from, but they all sit on the edge of the stage. And they all do this with their hands, but they do it all in unison. And they're like, hon, 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 hon. But then they start slapping each other's thighs like this. I don't think anyone's ever slapped my thighs. It would be good practice for when I'm in Panto. I'm going to be in Panto one year. It's my lifelong ambition. Oh, no, they didn't. Help me find the princess. Are you a donkey? Let's play the donkey game. Ha 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 ha. Oh! Oh! Cameron, thank you for my... Oh, don't you cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. Thank you for my... Oh. I remember when my gran bought me The Little Mermaid. I watched it on repeat. Ariel, you got to be better. Under the sea. Under the sea. Ba-da-da-do, da-ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba-bee-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh! I watched Chitty Bang Bang on repeat, but I liked Trudy Scrumptious. Trudy Scrumptious, and she'd be there with like the scarf. Oh, she'd be so fabulous. She'd be like, oh, children. She'd be like, oh. And then she'd like drive my car. Oh, I've driven into the Ocean, I'm Trudy Scrumptious. Your things are far presumptuous. With my fabulous scarf. And oh, she was so... Honestly, I think she's one of the most beautiful women that's ever lived, Trudy Scrumptious in Chitty Bang Bang. Just beautiful. Thoughts on printers? Oh, Kane. I like printers. I like to print out my boarding pass if I go on a Ryanair flight. I don't like it when it's all on the mobile phone now. I've taken one flight in my life up to Edinburgh where I use my mobile phone. Is the boarding pass. Oh, but I don't like doing that. What if your mobile phone fails? What if the battery goes? What if you get to the airport and you're like, boom, I can't show you my boarding pass. My phone has no battery, or I was mugged by a hooligan. Oh, that probably wouldn't happen in Lanzarote. That'd probably happen in London when you're on the way there. So I do like a printer because I can just print my boarding pass. Here you go. I'll put it in my pocketa. And I get to use my paper shredder as well. Oh, I love my paper shredder. What brand is your microwave? I don't have a microwave. I don't even have an air fryer. I'm very old-fashioned. I've got my Bosch hob and an oven. I'm trying to make French omelettes. I started making an omelette using my own judgment. And I did very well. And then I thought, oh, I'm going to perfect this art. So I go online, I start flicking through the Instagrams, and I'm looking of how to make a French omelette. And I'm like, oh, you get chopsticks of whiskey chopsticks. And then I can't do it. As soon as I follow someone else's instruction, I can't do it. So my advice to you for cooking is this. Use your own judgment. Feel the food. Feel. You just trust your own judgment. That's what I say. My thermals. Oh, you got thermal underwear. Thermal underwear. Thermal underwear, if you're a bit cold. Oh yeah, if you're a bit cold. Oh yeah, I got my thermal underwear. I wore this all the time when I was in Bournemouth because the only thing about going to Bournemouth in January, which is where I like to start my year in Bournemouth in January, is it's bloody cold. So thermal underwear, bit of merino wool, lovely. Thank you, Mum. I always get surprised when you swear. Did I swear? Oh, naughty Spatula John. Naughty me. I never mean to swear on a TikTok live, just in case the king is watching. I'm going to bow for you. Your Highness. Oh. Quite hard to curtsy. I'm glad I'm not a girl. Can you imagine having to curtsy if you've got a bad knee? Or two bad knees? That happens, you know. People go down and they're like, oh, Your Majesty. And then they're like, oh. The Queen, there's a clip where somebody kind of nearly took a tumble. So this is what happened. So the Queen is here, and somebody's here, and the Queen sticks out her hand to like greet them, and the person took the Queen's hand and sort of went, Your Majesty, but in doing so took a bit of a tumble, and the Queen standing here just went and hoinked her back up again. Roll Britannia, Britannia roll the wave. Did you just wear shoes on the couch? No, Mama Prolapse. I've got my socky walks on. These are bamboo from, now where are these from? Next. I don't even wear shoes in my home. When I go and visit someone's house, I even take slippers. Well, anyway, I must go, my darlings. So, and thank you for being here, everybody. Have a good week, and take care of yourselves. Right, I'm going to go. Hang on, how do I turn this thing off? I've forgotten. 2 weeks off, I've forgotten how to turn the bloody phone off. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much for the